Hello, everyone, and welcome to the guide to AlJamiaa AlOula 5th MUN conference for 2026. I'm going to go over everything about the MUN that you need to know for you to be an excellent delegate. And the first thing is, what is MUN? So if anyone says what does it stand for, it's Model United Nations. It's a simulation of the United Nations of the countries who meet and discuss a topic and come up with solutions. And we're going to learn how to be diplomatic. We're going to learn how to public speak and to work together as a team. And we're going to actually try to make a change in the globe. We have two committees that you will be participating in: UNESCO and World Health Organization, or WHO. And the first topic is going to be preserving cultural identity in an era of globalization. So actually what you're going to do is you're going to explore how can we protect the traditions, the cultural identity of each country globally. So it's not about Jordan preserving Petra, for example, or preserving eating mansaf. It's about how are we collectively going to work on that as a group of countries who are going to work together, and we're going to approve it as a whole MUN conference. The second topic is going to be mental health crisis among youth. We're going to address the rising challenges of stress, anxiety, and well-being in young people globally. We're going to say how are we going to help as a globe, as the MUN, as the countries around the world. How are we going to help in preventing our youth to become mentally ill? How are we going to protect them collectively as countries, not as each country individually? We don't care if that country, if your country is poor or rich, if you have resources or not. We need your solutions. Okay. So how we're going to do in the MUN day itself, it's going to be on the 7th of February 2026. And the first thing is you're going to arrive to Signia by Hilton Hotel. It's going to be in Shmisani, and you're going to register. For people from outside our school, you're going to take your badges. From school, our school, we're going to give you badges according to our rules. So wait for the instructions, and then we'll have the opening ceremony with everyone from all the halls, and then we're going to go to our each to our halls, and we're going to have opening speeches, moderated and unmoderated caucus. Then we have resolution papers and presentations, and finally voting. And I will explain each one individually. So the first thing is something that you need to prepare before you go to the MUN. So before the 7th of February, you're going to write a position paper. Now, what is a position paper? It is a document that states your country's view of the topic, and then you're going to state some details about the actions that have been taken in your country already, and then you're going to propose future solutions to the problem. And this is the most important thing, that the chairs are going to read your solutions that you will write on the position paper. So please, you need to prepare solutions and your proposal that you're going to discuss during the MUN. So this is very important. When do you start to prepare for the position paper? Once we start making the division, I will make a random draw, and each student, each delegate will have a country randomly. So please don't object on why am I South Africa or why am I the United States. Everyone is different, everyone is unique, and each country has its own views. So please just research about your country, see what the country is doing right now. Even if it's not doing something great, or even if it's doing something awful, it's fine, because what's important is you, as Muhammad, Sarah, Saeed, and Abdullah. What are you going to suggest for the UN itself as a solution for that problem? So here I will send you the PowerPoint with all the details so that you can see how you're going to write your position paper. It's one page only. It presents your country's stance, and you are going to present your solutions. So you're going to see how you're going to label it, the first paragraph, the second paragraph, and third paragraph, and the closing, which is the solution. So each and everything, please read the PowerPoint very carefully and see how it's going to be written. And I have examples, so please read how this is the country, the committee, the topic, how you're going to make the top of the position paper, and then everything down, how are you going to divide it. This is an example from other topics about other things, so please do not follow this. And please don't just use ChatGPT in everything. You can use AI to help you in finding some solutions, but write your own, make it unique so that you can win the best position paper. Now it will have a background of your country's issue, and then your position as the country itself. So you talk about, you don't say me or I anywhere during the day or in the position paper. You say the country of Jordan, the Hashemite kingdom of Jordan is blah blah blah, and then the United Arab Emirates is la 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 la, and this is, and so on. So, and then you suggest the solutions, and this is the most important part, because as I said, you're going to discuss this with your group and the immune itself. Now, here is an example, and then we're going to move to the day itself. So, the first thing, as I said, you're going to come to register at the desk if you're from outside of our school, and then you know, each one of you know the hall. So we're going to give you a chart of your halls. For example, B2, who is going to be there, we'll have two halls in B2, and then in the first floor, and then the second floor. So you will know before you come which hall you are and which hall you will go to. And then we will all meet in the reception and the opening hall, and then we will go to our individual halls. Now, I want you to meet our presidents. We have Almera, Lujain, Umar, and Ma'an. They are the presidents. They are going to oversee the steps of the MUN. And then we have the chairs. We have Sally, Kinan, Lean, and Osama. We have also Sarah, Qusay. We have also Taghreed and Faris. We will send their pictures once we receive them. So don't worry, you will meet your chairs and you will know who we are. And these are the people who are going to be working with you. Okay. After that, we will have to be done with the opening ceremony. We will go to our halls, and the first thing that we're going to do is the ice break. And during that ice break, the chairs will help you to understand more what you're going to do during the MUN session. Now, after that, we're going to start with the opening speech. And the opening speech, as it's said here, it is not mandatory. But if you don't make an opening speech, you will not be a candidate for Best Delegate Award. So you will not be Most Distinguished Delegate. You will not be the Best Delegate, because the most important part is you publicly speaking, and the opening speech is your best part, is your best opportunity to show who you are, to show everyone your confidence and your public speaking ability. So please prepare a very very short speech. It's going to be a 45-second speech, and then you're going to tell us about your state, your country's position, and you're going to listen to other countries, and you're going to learn, I can learn with this person, this person is strong, this person has similar views as me. So please listen to everyone and be confident. Now, how you're going to deliver it, look at this picture. This is actually from the last MUN that we had, and this is Kinan, one of the chairs. He was a delegate just like you, and you need to stand in front of everyone. You're going to have 45 seconds in front of you on the screen, and then you're going to say it slowly, and you're going to project your voice. You're going to introduce yourself as the delegate of United States, for example, and you are not allowed to hold the paper. So don't even think about holding your mobile or holding your paper, because the main point is you speaking publicly in front of everyone without a paper. Don't say that it will help me, it will just remind me. Don't do that. Just prepare yourself very well in front of a mirror and just practice talking in public. You don't have to say every word right. You don't have to have the perfect pronunciation. You don't have to say every word that you prepared. Just improvise if you forget something, but say it from your heart. Now I gave you in the PowerPoint also the examples, and please use them as a reference, not as exactly. Don't say that exactly, but you need to start your speech with honorable chairs, distinguished guests, and fellow delegates, and you end with I yield my time to the chair. Thank you. So remember these two things: honorable chairs, distinguished guests, and fellow delegates, and end with I yield my time to the chair. Thank you. And here is another example for WHO. And the same thing, you start with this, and then the delegation of blah 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 recognizes. So you talk about the issue, and then you say how much you're looking forward to strengthening, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So I yield my time to the chair. After that, we're going to start with